The world devoured the series like crumpets and timber. 6 seasons later, Downton Abbey is heading to the big screen.
Kevin Doyle returns as Mr. Molesley, and he's here with us before the film makes its way into theaters tomorrow. Congratulations. This is also very exciting. Let's talk about getting the gang, the band, as it were, back together. What did that feel like, and in this capacity for the big screen?
Well, it was exciting. We knew that there was going to be a movie. We'd known for quite a long time. It was just a matter of getting everybody back together, because, you know, you can imagine trying to get 20 actors from who are spread out all over the world. It's like herding cats, you know. So it took a while, but we knew it was on the horizon, and Julian wrote this extraordinary story for us. There had to be a really good reason to come back together, to put it onto the big screen, and Julian came up with a corker.
And royalty returning, that's a corker.
Yes, it is. Royalty arriving. It all starts with a letter arriving at Downton Abbey, and chaos ensues.
Are you excited?
What do you think? You won't say any more than that. What do you think it is about this series that resonates with so many people?
I don't know. That's probably the most frequently asked question we've ever had, and there are so many different answers to it. Some people like the period, some people are fascinated by the aristocracy. Personally, I think it's just the relationships between all of those extraordinarily drawn characters. Julian writes beautiful storylines for upstairs and for downstairs. And people are fascinated by that kind of, that interface between the two worlds. You know, how they get on. The humblest kitchen maid, sort of, how her life impacts on, you know, the people upstairs, and vice versa. So, yeah.
Did it change your perspective, being on the show for that long, on that era and the
Well, it made me realise what a tough life it was for people who lived downstairs. I mean, you know, the show is, it can be said that it looks back on that period with rose-tinted glasses. You know, I mean, certainly for people who worked downstairs, it would have been a hard life. You know, with very little time off, not well paid. You have a roof over your head, but that's about it. And one of the things we explored during the show was how vulnerable you are if you lose your job. You know, there's no social security or anything like that. You know, you're 2 paychecks away from living off the street. Yeah. So it was a hard life.
And such a dichotomy, all under one roof, which we all need to be reminded of, lest we make the same mistakes in our everyday lives in current day. I know there's a scene, we won't give away too much, where you are very excited to see the King and Queen. So we want to know, in your real life, who would you be so stoked to see or meet in the flesh that you haven't yet met?
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's royalty, rock royalty. Dee wants to meet Bruce Springsteen, too, and sing Born to Run.
Stop. I love Bruce Springsteen. I just didn't know the song Born to Run. He keeps teasing.
Yeah, the thing is, I think I'd back away. I'd be too nervous. Well, a bit like Mr. Molesley, actually. I'd just sort of, oh, please, I don't... your time is too precious, so I don't want to interfere. So, write another song.
What is it about the boss that you love so much?
Oh, I just think... he just has a kind of a universal reach. I just think his songs are epic, and as he gets older, he seems to. I don't know what it is, but his songs become more resonant, and yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful songwriter.
Becoming timeless like the show, then.
If only.
What do you hope fans take from this film? Or people who are new to Downton Abbey, who are going to check out the film for the first time, or the series, or the cast?
Well, I think I have to stress that you don't need to have seen the show before to enjoy the film. It's just kind of a standalone movie. But I think having seen it a couple of times on the big screen, there's something about experiencing it with a large audience around you, which is really something special. Because normally people sort of have it, you know, in the front room with a couple of family members. But having hundreds of people around you, there's nothing better. And it looks at home on the big screen. It's gorgeous.
Shared family experience.
Yeah.
I love it. So Downton Abbey is in theaters tomorrow, and if you can't get enough, make sure you check into BT tomorrow. Terry Hart is sitting down with more of your lovely cast members. And I will tell you, normally we indulge in donuts here, which is the equivalent to your crumpet or scone. Or do you say scone?
Scones.
Scone.
Yeah.
Sorry, I say
I feel
scone.
as if I should be serving you. I feel uncomfortable sat.
No, you need a break today. You need a break.
Do you prefer like a raisin, a sweet, or savory cheddar? We have it all here.
Oh, wow.
Do you prefer?
I have no preference. They're enormous.
You get them all. You can take all of these with you for your press junket today.
Bless you.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Just for today.
Thank
We
you.
got you enough for that.
But you have to leave the tray, though, please.
Right, okay, good.
We need the tray still.
They fit in your pocket. Thank you so much, Kevin.
I'll start putting them in my...
Yes. That's how the Queen should roll, too.
There
Just
we
shove
go.
them in your pocket. You never know when you'll need a snack. We love you, Kevin Doyle. Thank you so much. There's no place
I'm
like
going to run
Scott.
out of pockets in a moment.